Hey everyone, Mr. Rowley here. It has been a crazy couple of weeks. I finally have my virtual teaching space set up here in the music room. There is a little fast speed clip of me setting up. It took me about 3 hours. I will be filming lessons for all my classes and showing them through my YouTube channel on the Inch'Liam Performing Arts Facebook page. If you haven't liked that page, please go in and like it and share it with others so people around Inch'Liam can partake in these lessons. There will be short 10 to 15 minute clips, so maybe even shorter than that, just to engage kids the best that we can. This also isn't just for Inch'Liam kids. There are many people on our Facebook page that are other music educators and theater educators, as well as friends and family of mine that may be interested in sharing this stuff with their own children or their own students. So you are welcome to do that. When I get some more videos built up on my YouTube page, I hope you subscribe to it. That would help me a lot, and I think there's some valuable things here that these kids can learn. The lessons will be geared towards kindergarten, first grade, second, third grade, fourth and fifth grade, high school, middle school music performance classes, and my high school film production class. The kindergarten, first grade lessons will be mostly sing-alongs. We'll be doing some of the songs from that we were going to be performing at our spring concert. We'll also do some body percussion exercises as well. Second, third grade, we'll also do sing-alongs. We actually have a song still to learn, and so I'm going to teach them the song through a lesson. And then some echo drumming, as well as rhythm reading. The fourth and fifth grade, it's a little harder to do because they don't have their instruments, but I'm going to do some same things as second, third grade, some echo drumming, rhythm reading, which we've done some of that already in class, and I may find some other things that have to do with them getting ready for going into fifth grade next year, playing their instruments, moving on to band and orchestra instruments, or making that choice from fifth grade going into sixth grade, whether they're going to stay with music or not. So that's my plan, and hopefully the lessons work out great. The space I'm sitting in right now is the one where I'll be doing most of the elementary lessons, because I have my guitar here, and in actuality, we actually have 2 studios. I'll show you that in a minute, here in the music room, this small one here, so I can sit basically where the kids, I sit for the kids' lessons almost every day, especially kindergarten through third grade. I also need to be able to record myself better, not just on the camera, so I have to enhance the recordings and make sure you can hear me and the guitar together and things like that. So that's part of what I have to do. The high school, middle school, and film production lessons will be mostly done over in the other studio, which I'll show you in just a minute, and I'll speak from over there on the next part of this little clip here. As I stated before, I'll be teaching the high school and middle school music performance classes from this space. Those lessons will be songwriting and music theory composition based mostly. I'll also be setting up a special Google Classroom. There will be a link for that on the Facebook page where I'm posting the videos as well. That mostly will be so you guys can talk to each other, because you'll be able to communicate between each other, especially if you're working on something, and or just to check in with me daily or whenever you can. I'd really like you to use that so that I can see that at least somebody's watching. The other thing is I'm going to post a video that I found yesterday, a couple days ago actually, by a really famous music guru, for lack of a better word, music education guru. He speaks at a lot of our conferences and things like that. His name is Dr. Tim Lotzenheiser. And he has a video that's really geared towards you kids. Mostly high school kids and middle school kids who are affected by this situation that we're in. There's several things he says that you can do during this time to keep your music going. Some of them you guys can do, some of them will be hard. One of the things he talks about a lot is practicing. You guys don't have the opportunity to practice right now because your instruments aren't home. However, it made me think a little bit. I know I said that I didn't want you guys taking your instruments home because of the idea of having a difficult time to disinfect them and things like that when they come back. And I know some of you have a hard time having your instruments home, but if you want to, please let me know. Either get a hold of me through the Facebook page, through the Google Classroom, or text me or call me. I will figure out a way to get you the instruments. Either it can come out when the meals come out to you, and then we'll just disinfect it when you get back. You guys need to have your instruments if you'd like them, so I will let you do that. Just let me know if you'd like to bring them. And then I might gear some lessons towards what you can do on your instruments while you're out. You can ask me a question, I'll give you a lesson on it through here. I'm also going to be giving the 4th and 5th grade lessons about the instruments as well. Some of that might pertain to you too. More than anything, it might be review, but it also might give you some hints and helps as you practice your instrument if you do that. So this has been a really weird time. We don't know how long it's going to last. I know right now it says that we may be out till the 24th, but we've heard lots of talk that that might be being extended. Not saying that's going to be, but let's just go with the flow the best we can. I will continue to make these videos and I'll continue to teach you for as long as I need to. I hope you're staying safe, staying clean. Wash those hands. Don't touch your face like I just did a second ago. Check on everybody, check on each other, especially check on your grandparents and older family members you may have. And by all means, stay at home. Please stay at home. Until we know that this is going to get better, let's please follow what the people are asking us to do to make this better. So I hope to have the first videos up tomorrow night. Probably the first ones that'll be up will be elementary videos. I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 a day. They take quite a long time to make. Most lessons will be between 10 and 15 minutes long. And for the high school, middle school stuff, there'll be a lot of integration with Finale, the music writing program, the piano and things like that. So it takes a little bit longer for me to edit those. For the film kids, basically you're going to be critiquing the things I do and maybe even give me some suggestions on how I can make these films better. So I hope that you're doing fine, and I hope to see you tomorrow right here on Inchelium School Music Program, Performing Arts Program via a camera. Bye. can see, music room hasn't really changed much. We haven't been gone that long. There's the area that I will be recording the lessons for the littles, the elementary kids. Pan around here so you can see the setup. Oh yeah, I have my cue cards there. And then you'll notice there's a big old growth in the middle of the music room. And this is where I'll be teaching the high school, middle school classes. And of course, everything I'm doing right now and filming will be some of the things the film kids will be critiquing, and I'll be sharing how I shot stuff with them. Parents, this is a message for you. Please encourage your kids to engage with these, not just with my lessons, but with the lessons the other teachers are working on for them. It's a lot of very difficult work. It's different than normal, obviously. But what makes it even more different, there's a lot of extra work that goes into preparing these things for kids. It's not like our normal day either. And we're also dealing with the whole situation as well. Mrs. Rowley and I both have elderly parents that we're checking on. We have adult children with grandchildren that we're checking on all the time. They live a long ways away. We don't really know what's going to be happening, but at the same time, we know that it's really hard to have your kids at home, and they're probably bored, and especially if we get orders to stay indoors more, which I think is something that's really good. We live where we live, it's great that we can go outside and still keep that social distancing, but I encourage you to encourage the kids to do as much of this as they can. It's been said in many ways. Mrs. Rowley and I connect with teachers all over the country, if not the world, through social media, and we're hearing that the best thing to do is keep it simple, though, and not be too long. I don't know if other teachers are following those guidelines, but I know that Mrs. Rowley and I are trying very hard to just keep it really simple. We know that the kids may not engage with it, but we want them to as much as possible. I'll be honest, for me, these lessons are something that I've been looking forward to doing in a long time, not just for my own students here, but for students in other places. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a long time, teaching especially songwriting and music theory and composition. So that gives me an opportunity to teach something that we don't normally learn in band, orchestra, and choir. We spend most of our time preparing for performances. You music educators out there, there's a little bit of a note for you as well. Please, you are more than welcome to share this with others. I would love to have more people engage with this material that I'll be sharing. Even if it's kindergarten, first grade, all the way up to the high school kids, I think there's value in all the lessons that I'll be giving you. I know some of the songs are songs that we're going to be singing. Many of the songs are songs that I've written for our kids. In fact, the spring concert that we were supposed to be doing in April with the elementary kids, all the kindergarten through third grade songs were written by moi. And those are definitely be on there. And I've written some other songs that I'm going to be sharing as well, especially if this goes on longer than I expected. I'm also going to be making some of those songs into music videos. I'm going to help do that as part of my film production class, and showing kids how they can take a song, which in raw form, which would be what you're seeing when I'm doing the sing-along with the kids, to a actual music video with more than just me sitting playing the guitar. So, and then when the songwriting and music theory composition, I don't have all the answers, but I do have a master's degree in composition. I've been a songwriter for a long time, and so I will show the ways I've done these and share my thoughts and my processes with anybody who's willing to listen. And again, share. I do at some point hope to have my YouTube channel that's subscribable and that people can learn from what I have to offer. I may also put some videos up just for you music educators if you're needing help coming up with ideas. I teach in a tiny school, K-12. We have 215 kids total about in our school. And I've spent a 29-year career in small schools only. This is the smallest place, but I know I can be of help. I have a lot of colleagues and friends that are amazing music educators as well that may have some great things to share as well. Hopefully they'll make some comments, or maybe they'll share some videos as well. So again, this is a strange thing that we're a part of right now, and never thought I would ever do anything like this. So I hope that you are engaged, and I hope to see you around and see you through the camera. Bye. Up here in the music room, there's a little fast space. Start that over. Stop. As stated before, I'll be teaching in the. As I stated before, I'll be teaching the high school and middle school. Oh, start over. Jeez. I'll also have a special Google Classroom set up to look for you to. Let's try that again. The kids can to check in on Google. Let's try that again. Finally, done editing the first one. See ya on the very first lesson tonight. Bye. Whew.